we good, guys?
Let's roll the cameras, roll sound.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you all very much. There is no joy watching any of that again. It's too sad and too painful. But we must remember to watch it again and again at regular intervals. We came to know the people living and now dead in those clips. And we're going back again in a few days, and we'll keep going back because that's our job, and we're now tied to that place. A few words about us. We are old media, I guess. We are the largest single daily source of news in the United States. We have the largest audience of habit in all of television. We do not do some things well. We do not offer a single 15-second video clip of a cat flushing a toilet. There are all kinds of websites now for that. We don't have anyone on a ride-on power mower waving to the camera just before running into a pole. That's another thing we don't do well at all. But when we do what we do for a living well, when we have a good day and a good outing and it coincides with a big story to cover, there's nothing like it. Well, you'll note the timestamp. This was the dawn of the internet, the dawn of the internet video. I forget whatever happened to the internet. Was it successful in the end?
Well, I think it's still approaching the end of its trial period. You talked about with social media. You said we don't have cats flushing toilets. We don't have people on power mowers. But that's part of the reality of the world in which we live now. And from time to time, they will show up, not just on your broadcast, but on others as well. Yeah. And that's a tough call that people have to make, because that represents a different kind of reality, but it's part of the life as we know it now.
Yeah, I conveniently heard you using a justification, and I've used it for 20 years since, and that's the daily newspapers that some of us still open have sections. And when the Los Angeles Kings beat my beloved New York Rangers, we do a little sports and point that out. When someone dies in public life, we point that out just as there are obituaries. A fun item on a Friday night in the summer at the end of the broadcast, I have no problem with it, because it's our first few minutes, it's our first few sections that I would rank up against anyone else's work.
Are you an active consumer? I know the answer to this, I think, of the internet. I see those emails at 2 in the morning. To
a fault. I go to sleep reluctantly every night because of my fear that I've missed something during the day, that I'm not going to get the jump on something the next morning. I love the feeling of seeing the item the New York Times just tried to quietly add to their website for the next day, being the first to see it, and distributing it around. I think for a news junkie, the internet is a blessing and a curse. I'm here to tell you there's too much out there. But the thing that has allowed me to hold the lead you handed us when you left Nightly News is that I think brand names win. I think established, comfortable places that you know aren't going to lie to you or yell at you or share opinions, especially in the kind of supernova theory of media, I think those places are still in vogue because they're known commodities.
Well, you've created another entirely new audience as well. You're the white boy rapper. I mean, you're Jimmy Fallon's favorite guest.
Yeah, this is disturbing. Through no fault of my own or collusion of my own. You know, we always joke that people can use your words to say whatever they want. Boy, I'm here to tell you that's true.